Cortney, it seems like every time we talk, you're facing another top fighter. I mean, it's a tough one every single time out. How do these matches come together for you? I mean, are you calling out these people or telling the matchmakers, or they just come to you?
They just come to me, I guess. Sean Shelby gives me a call, gives me a name, and I say yes 99% of the time, so he knows who to call.
I mean, do you ever sit back and say, you know, give me an easy one? It seems like literally you fought everybody in the top 10.
No. I mean, I don't want any easy fights. I don't want any hand-picked fights. You know, I'm here to do my job, and my job's to fight and fight the top fighters, and that's what I'm here to do.
Give us the matchup, you know, in your head, how you see this one playing out, because it's interesting. Definitely a top fighter, been a top fighter for a long time, but she's got that long layoff. So what are you expecting to see in it?
You know, kind of expecting to see just a little bit different of a fighter, just because it has been a long layoff and she is coming off some injuries. But I still think she's going to be really aggressive. You know, a lot of head movement. Obviously, she's going to heavily on her right hand like usual, and probably from watching the Claudia fight, she's gonna wrestle a little bit. I hope she doesn't. You know, I hope she sticks to her Mexican ways. She claims to be a Mexican style fighter, so hopefully she goes in the center of the cage and we get to bang.
Very nice. I wonder in a matchup like this, I mean, with somebody that's had a long layoff, is a quick start important to kind of set the tone early?
You know, I always start off pretty quick, so I like to set the pace. You know, as long as I keep the pace on my end, I think I'll be just fine. I don't think she can keep the same pace that I can for 3 rounds, especially with the layoff. But you know, we'll see how the night goes. I definitely think it's going to be in my favor, though.
Give me an idea of what the guiding principle is for your career, because I see people that do pick and choose fights. You've never pick and choose fights. You fought at the top. So when you say, you know, the overall goals, the overriding principle, what is the whole kind of mantra of your career?
To fight the best, you know, that's what we're here to do. We're here to fight. We're here to fight the best. We're not here to have, you know, sandbag fights and hand-pick fights. We're here to fight, and if you want to be the champ, you got to fight the best, and that's the only way you're going to get there. And I think the fastest road to that is to fight the top 10 fighters, top 15 fighters, regardless if you're not ranked or not. I mean, when those hard fights come, you know, it really shows who you are, who your character is. You know, if you're constantly turning those fights down, you know, maybe those fights don't come around again. So I always like to take them. You know, I like the challenge. I like being the underdog. So I'm happy no matter what. As long as I'm in the cage, I'm fine.